That explains a lot. I was 8 when we started. That can't be right. I'll check those numbers. You know, a few years back we had the honor, in fact, of taking a 50th year celebration around the world. We did a world tour, and it was really something. Those kind of numbers in our world, even we are not immune to the immensity of that. It was a fantastic tour, and that's quite an accomplishment, a half a century. But now we're at 53, trying to come up with something catchy, something snappy. Couldn't really come up with anything. I thought I had it a few weeks ago. We were home for a few days, and I called Drew and I said, okay, what about this? Hits from the 70s by guys in their 70s. Yeah, it didn't fly. So we're not printing those shirts, but we're still working on a title. If you've ever seen one of our shows before, you know we always take a moment for you guys to say hi to everybody that helps us night after night. So first of all, doing 1,000,001 things up here on the stage. Give a hand to Travis Jameson. TJ! Travis! In Marshall, Wisconsin. Trav is wearing a 14-ounce stonewashed denim in a 5-pocket jean. I wouldn't know either. Now, this next guy puts the Eric in America. He's truly America's sweetheart. He does all of our social media and a million other things. He is a Kentucky native. Give it up for Halvo. Eric Halverson. Come out here. Eric does a fantastic job with the social media, and I'm not kidding about this. As you know, it's all about content updated all the time, so people can come back and see something new. So I tell people, check back, check often, because this guy, check tonight, you might even see stuff from tonight's show. That's what a good job he does. Thank you, Eric, for all of that. Also, tonight Eric is on mushrooms.
All right.
Okay to say that? For the last, let me think, 20 years now, this guy's been at the mixing console. He is one of the true masters of this craft. Do not use that word lightly. But before the 20 years working with us, he did sound for a group called Fleetwood Mac. That's how you pronounce it. Also did sound for Pat Benatar for quite a few years. Eric Clapton. A very long list of talented musicians, but this is my favorite part of his introduction. Before all of those years as a sound man extraordinaire, he toured the world as Natalie Cole's lead guitarist. So turn around and say hello to the legend that is Jeff Worrell. Thank you, JW!
I think the master of that thing is console with all the buttons and knobs and faders and whatever's going on.
I think some of those are fake. I'm not sure. That guy's got some stories, but not right now because he's busy. For the last 6 years, the keyboards, lead guitar, and a lot of the vocals handled by this man. This is Steve Feckety.
Hey, keep an eye on this guy. Banjo.
Cinderella story.
Rising star.
Coming out of nowhere. Steve's done a couple of world tours with Avril Lavigne. He has played with Gwen Stefani, Jackson Browne, Don Felder, Rita Wilson, one of my favorite bands, Vertical Horizon. But I think we can agree this is where he belongs, right here. And just this one other note, we were having comebacks before Steve was born. Not sure why that's funny, but it's true. Also, for the last 20 years, the lowest notes of the bass guitar, the highest harmonies, all of this incredible video behind us tonight, and I swear to God, so many other things, we run out of fingers. He is from Paradise, California. Give it up for Rich Campbell.
He's a tour manager in all the rooms and makes great coffee.
And best coffee in the world. He roasts his own beans, in fact. That's how serious he is. You know, we first met Rich before the 20 years. He was playing bass with a group called Three Dog Night. Now there's a fantastic. I played with him a lot. That was a night of hits. But he's also played bass with Dave Mason. He's played bass with Edgar Winter. This is Du's favorite of Rich's credits. Rich played bass with Tiny Tim. pretty good. But this is my favorite part, is before all of that, he toured the world as Natalie Cole's bass player. Those guys toured together. Nice. Now, he's been on the drums and the cymbals for the last 9 years, but I've known this guy since about this big because he grew up with one of my boys. Before the almost decade with us, he was out for, I guess, another 10 years with Real Big Fish, one of the great ska bands in the world. They're still out there, so check them out. But he has also played with Maroon 5. He has played with both Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez. And I don't know if any of you are catching the series Carp Catchers on the Oxygen Channel, but he plays Phil in Carp Catchers. Give it up for Ryland Steen. Where does he find the time? Carp Catchers. I love that show. He does a great job. Everybody here at the Iroquois Amphitheater, we'd like to thank everybody for making the day go so smooth. Front of the scenes, behind the scenes. Believe me, we know the difference. They have a runner, you know, the runner, the guy who drives a van. They've got a kid named Cameron who came to pick us up at the hotel this evening, young kid, but very nice. We get in the van, he says, this is so great, I can't believe I've got you guys in the van. Now, we never tire of hearing that, to be honest, but it's particularly nice from the younger ones. So we had a nice chat with Cameron on the way over here. We swapped a few stories. We pull up backstage and we're getting out. He said, this has been so great. I can't wait to tell my grandfather. Cameron. Jesus Christ. Now we know that can only mean one thing. That kid is way too young to be driving.